Welcome to the podcast.
You bitch.
You,
My name's Axel.
my name's Raul.
Oh shit, it started. My name's Ignacio.
You didn't think it started?
No, I thought you messed up the recording.
Welcome everyone to the podcast. That
beat up to
podcast, so subscribe now for daily podcast.
Make sure to leave a like and a comment.
Make sure to leave like, subscribe, hit the bell button for daily news.
Daily.
Leave a comment down underneath telling us that we should put out more podcasts.
Maybe.
Or tell us to stop.
Make sure you comment 5 times in a row to be put in our giveaway a $500 gift card to Starbucks.
Put in that stop with the exclamation point if you want these messages to stop.
Exclamation point stop.
Make sure you give us money and then we'll put you in another gift card. Fortnite sweepstakes, the prank.
The top 5 highest ranking comments will be put into a raffle to win. Whether they will be put into a raffle. And in that raffle will determine who gets the Fortnite V-Bucks giveaway.
Yeah, it's only 20 V-Bucks, so don't get too excited about it.
That's all we can afford. Yeah. Well, anyways.
So we're transitioned from the previous episode, the questions of the internet.
Yeah, we thought of this topic.
Yeah, we
From
thought
there.
so we're like, you know what, we're gonna save this for another episode. So here we are.
Wow, look at that organic content, boys.
When it's gonna air, we're not sure. I have ideas.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
Main episodes are yearly.
Bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly.
out. But so we're gonna talk about middle school because we got really into that conversation.
Yeah.
Then we're just like, wait a minute, this is a questions of the internet.
This is
episode.
interesting. We should hold on.
Yeah, because, I mean, not many people, well, I'm not sure about this one, but I don't want to forget about our middle school memories. Since it's a little it's still fresh in our minds, I think.
That shit was like 8 years ago. Yo, it's real fresh.
Oh my god, it was almost a decade ago. Fuck. I'm old. We're old guys.
It's a little fresh.
Just a little fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh as paint.
It's a fresh ass coat.
I'm pretty sure I can still name all my teachers from kindergarten to
I still can't.
now. Maybe not my college professors though.
I can. Which is completely ironic. I don't know, it's probably because we only have them for a semester and we never see them again. So.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
At the very least, like with middle school, we stay with them throughout the entire year, and so like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see them around too. Yeah. There's something you wanted to talk about, Axel? Was there anything you want to bring
Yeah,
up
you have a
first?
whole list already.
Yeah, I have a list.
You got
Yeah,
prepared,
you
boy.
go start it off, and then we'll just kind of just go from there.
So- We were talking about the tests, right, in the other episode,
yeah.
and how I didn't care like that much about our grade that much. Like I wouldn't care about doing normal projects or work.
Yeah.
But for tests, like I'd always like strike for that 100%, 90%, like always in the A range. And I remember in high school, I got my first 60% on the test, and I was crying. Like I was bawling. It was the first time I ever got.
Ballin'.
I was like the first time I ever got anything less than like a B.
Wow.
And I got like a 60 something in my calculus class. No, my pre-calculus class, I think.
Damn, dude.
And it hit me that hard. I was like, damn. And now in college, like,
You're like,
if I get
fuck,
that
dude.
60, if I get that
Fuck
60,
yeah,
I'm
I'm so
like,
passing.
like I know some stuff. I'm not a complete retard.
Yo, but with the curve involved, this could be a C.
No, yeah, but I still remember that first moment when it hit me with my first 60%. I was like, wow, like
Am I?
this,
I'm a
this
loser.
hurt.
I remember, completely ironic. It's not middle school. It was elementary school. I brought my first. It wasn't even like a main grade, because you know back in elementary school how we had like the overall grade and then a bunch of like sub
Yeah,
grades.
like subgrades.
Yeah, I remember, it wasn't even a main grade. It was a subgrade, and I had my first F in it.
Damn.
And I was just crying to my mom. This is 3rd grade. I came home and I'm just like, And she's like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, oh. But yeah, it's my first F because I was always a straight A student, and then so yeah, not like you, like in college. Well, I started caring more about my grades during college, but in high school, I was like, oh fuck, a C, yeet.
Yeet. No, yeah, and I got reminded by this from your brother posting on Facebook a meme that was like me in middle school and like with a 100% all the time, and then high school getting a 60%, and this is like I don't know how to describe the meme, but basically the yeet.
The yeet. Yeah, I get you. Like, I felt the same way. Like, well, I mean, I guess I just stopped. I didn't care as much. I didn't put as much stock in like, oh, I'm gonna maintain this A plus like aptitude. Like, there was something that clicked in me in middle school that was like, wow, the education system really doesn't care about me. Why should I put any effort in? You know, and that's pretty. That's, you know.
Wait, when did that hit you?
Probably like 6th grade.
Damn, it hit you early.
Yeah, maybe after 5th grade. It was somewhere between the two. Yeah, but it was like, cause I remember, like I had straight A's. I never got anything below an A. You know, until 6th grade, and then I got like a B, and it hurt a little bit, but then I was like, okay. And then whenever I got a lower grade than that, I was like, alright. Like, I just accepted it. It was, like, it was so weird. Like, there was just the moment of panic at first. And then I was like, alright, whatever. I just,
I know I've talked to you guys about this, but when I was at Atkinson, like the first year and a half of middle school,
mm-hmm.
I cared about school like a lot because my friends and a lot of people cared about their grade. They cared about getting A's on everything, and so like, I always had that competition, or like or there was always this one guy that would always want me to be getting A's constantly.
Caleb.
No. But I don't know, he was always like my inspiration to keep going, getting A's, and then when I moved to Desert Sands, like nobody cared. Well, I mean, people cared, but like not as much as everyone in Atkinson. There's just like different mentality.
We put our stock of what to care about differently.
Right. No, yeah, and I noticed it the first day because I remember the first day, like I was in Miss Cochran's class, in math class, and I was sitting in a table, and then she asked a question, nobody had their hands up, and at Atkinson, like everybody be fighting to be called on, and so I was like really weirded out. I was like, why is no one raising their hand?
So you see, everyone cared about popularity back then.
Like I said,
Everyone
everyone put their stock in something different.
And then it didn't help that when I became friends with you guys literally didn't care. So I became that way too.
I think it's a good thing that we didn't care as much. Because for the most part, the grades that you got in middle school really they didn't really determine.
They don't matter.
Yeah.
Our high school grades don't matter. Our college grades won't matter in 10 years.
Yeah.
So nothing
That's why like it.
Yeah.
I think that's why when I met you guys and I started hanging out with you guys, I started realizing that I was like, wow, this doesn't matter.
I can spend that effort in something else that I like.
Everyone was just lazy back then as well too. I mean, you remember,
some of us never.
You remember Cartwright's final project? You half-assed that so
I have that in here.
Yeah.
Everybody watching YouTube.
Fucking Adrian introducing us to how to basic.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's pretty funny. Oh look, there's a hot dog.
Me with the rage quit.
Oh yeah.
Like, I remember that project, and she reused it for both 7th and 8th grade, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
it was
nobody's
the
gonna
same
do
shit.
Nobody's gonna do
like-
anything, Miss Cartwright.
It's like, this fucking project again? Like, we did this last year. And so, like, well, she was a really lazy teacher as well. Sure, she tried to, like, bring justice and order to the whole class, but she failed miserably every single time. Nobody cared about her for some reason. It's sad, but so funny at the same time because
It's funny in a pathetic way.
No, I feel like it was because she wasn't connected to the other classes, so she couldn't as easily get to the other teachers and get input,
Yeah.
or like
Maybe,
get the
yeah.
other teachers to scold us. But like, cause her class was the other side, like was different building.
But then again, I don't think she just was a likable person.
Yeah, I feel like she just like
just very detached.
She didn't
from
care.
everyone.
like she put on a face of caring because you know she's a teacher, she has to. But I she always gave off the vibe of if I could be doing something else,
I would.
you bet your ass I'd be doing something else. I don't give a shit about you guys.
It was funny because like she's the one with the highest authority in the class. Obviously, she's a teacher, but nobody listens.
Constantly
The
undermined.
constant anarchy. And no one, she would just give up every time because she couldn't fight back.
Yeah.
I remember once. I don't know what. I remember once. A friend and I don't remember. Not a friend. This person I convinced her. Fucking Washington D.C. was in Pennsylvania.
What the fuck,
She
dude?
believed us. She's like, isn't it in Virginia? Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's in Pennsylvania.
Oh my god.
And we convinced her. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I also have the Dixon notebooks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a Dixon notebook, and I was like, what the fuck is that? No, I get what you mean.
Oh, just writing dicks on it?
Yeah.
Drawing dicks
I thought
on
you
her
meant
notebooks.
Dixon notebooks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like,
Dixon notebooks. No,
Dixon notebooks.
I was like, I don't know if Dixon notebooks.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called.
that was my transition from
Total
Dicks.
anarchy.
Oh yeah, drawing Dixon notebooks to the final project. But we talked about final project first.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dixon notebooks. I didn't remember.
I remember that.
Her notes were really boring. Weren't they just like slides or?
I don't remember how. Her
You think I
class
remember that?
Her class is so forgettable. I don't remember.
No one
I don't
remembers.
remember anything in middle school. Really.
I remember writing down like all the notes because I kind of cared about some of the stuff she was.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
Like the only thing I remember learning in her class were introductory hooks. It was like 10 types of hooks.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing-
start
the
with a
thing is
question,
She,
start with the-
she always started off with a question, and we get to college like questions are the worst kind of hooks.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what? My whole life has been a lie. Like, what have I been taught?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was so bored in her class. Like, this is gonna sound like kind of arrogant, but everything she taught me, I was like, yeah, that's wrong. I was like not that it's wrong, but like I don't have to follow that. Like I don't care, you know. Like, yeah, like with the whole question thing, I was like, starting off with the question so fucking boring. Like, why would I do that?
Did you know how to blah blah blah?
Yeah, but did you know that Washington D.C. is in Pennsylvania? I bet you didn't.
Really?
That's how I get someone hooked and start off with the most ridiculous questions. So, really? They'll keep reading.
No, but I remember the first time we started drawing dicks in each other's notebooks in that class. Well, her first like fault in that class was giving us the choice of where to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Because we sat next to the door so we could leave early. And we also sat next to each other. So it was like me, you, Ignacio, and Adrian.
Yeah.
Or Kevin, I don't remember. And Kevin.
No,
I
I think
I
it
don't-
was us, and then Kevin would come over to us.
think. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, dude.
Look what I drew.
Yeah, but Little Mix.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, him trying to convince me.
To listen to them.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I don't care.
I remember.
They're all right.
I follow him on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, I do too. He likes some of my tweets sometimes, and I'm like, nice. You don't ever tweet at me, but okay.
But he's so chill. It's just
He was annoying.
he kind of was.
He would always argue with me, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm the guy with the bigger IQ here.
I have 300 IQ. I will watch Rick and Morty when it comes out.
I will create. I've just thought of the show. It's not even been thought of yet. Rick and Morty is gonna be called. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be the bane of my existence.
No, yeah, and I was talking, when we first started drawing dicks, I think we would get mad at each other, like, really mad.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then we fucking like draw them so hard.
We would draw them so hard to each other, and because I remember we would get, like, super mad at each other, and then after a while it just became, like,
Yeah, it was just a meme.
yeah, it's like, he's gonna do it, I know it.
You gotta take your shit with you.
Yeah.
I remember sitting. You guys remember this one kid, Dalton?
Yeah.
I wasn't there
Fucking
for it.
weird.
He used
I
to
remember-
eat ketchup.
He ate ketchup out of the packets.
Yeah, like just
I was
straight up
and,
ketchup.
and I was watching. I was like, fucking just little slither. I was like, dude, that's fucking
Like, what the
disgusting.
fuck? The dude knew German, so that was cool.
That's fucking gagging.
Yeah, that was gross.
It was, especially watching him.
Yeah, I know.
I remember he would always ask me for a pencil. I remember because, 7th grade, you would buy a fresh pack of pencils for you to use. He would be like, can I borrow a pencil?
Like, nigga, you
And he wasted all my pencils. And it's also my fault because I was a dumbass. I still let him borrow pencils. To the point where it's like, my dude, I have no more pencils because of you.
When will you pay me back?
You owe me fucking $5.
That was literally me though in middle school. I was always asking for a pencil.
I know.
Yeah, then it reached the point where I was asking for pencils. Because I didn't have any more. Oh, can I have a pencil, please?
Oh, pencil, please?
Pencil, please. Please, can I have the pencil?
Oh.
Okay, I also had you guys, we were talking about how we got in trouble. Stupidest thing you ever got in trouble for, and I wrote down tucking in my pants into my shoes.
You seriously tucked those in, kid?
Now we're sitting roasting Axel for no reason.
So okay, I thought that tucking in my pants was a way to show off my shoes, because high tops, like, you can't really see all of it when you
This
have
before
your
rolling pants up was a thing.
yeah, before rolling pants up was a thing.
Damn, Axel's an innovator.
So I was like, why don't I just tuck them in so I could still be warm? I guess, I don't know what my idea was, but I knew I just wanted to see, like, the whole shoe. So my idea was like, oh, I'll just tuck them in.
Flex.
Yeah, trying to flex my Converse, guys. And so I tucked in my pants into my shoes, and
You got roasted by
I
Howerson.
guess after like half the year of doing that, Howerson finally saw. He's like, yo, this guy exists.
Yo, this dude.
And he tucks his pants into his shoes. Boy, I'm about to end this whole man's career.
I remember going back to something that we got in trouble for. It was something so dumb, but it was just like we were just messing around. So we were in Cochrom's class, and I was sitting next to Susie at the time.
Yeah.
And it was like free time, so she let us talk and chat, whatever. But Susan had just said, just have a little piece of paper, just write like a little message and just send it just for fun.
It's a meme.
Yes, I mean I wasn't sending it halfway across the fucking campus and shit. Like
Fucking send it. Morse code to everyone.
I was just like writing a little message like hi, blah blah blah, and like I would pass it on to her back and forth. Cochran found it, and she made a whole fucking deal out of it. She's like, "Oh, Susan wrote passing notes, huh?" And then she like, you know how they're like the doors are connected to them.
Yo, did you hear?
And then when we would be in like their classes, hey, did you hear that Raul and Susie were passing notes? And the Flo would know, and the whole class would know again for like the 5th time, and then
Jesus,
we'd be in
dudes.
Howerson. Hey, Halby, did you hear that Raul and Susie were passing notes today? And I'm just like, at that point, I'm just over. I'm like,
Yeah, like,
you guys are fucking assholes. Like, you guys are so immature. Like, sure, we shouldn't have been doing that, but we were doing it for fun. Like, we were like doing
yeah, it was a meme.
it was a fucking meme.
Y'all niggas can't take a joke.
But it was funny. Thinking about it now, it's just so ridiculous. Like
The response was way over what it should have been.
exactly, it's like they react so like overboard than what they need to be. So immediately it's like
It's comical.
the littlest bit of tea. Fucking runs to the fucking full on sprints to the door. Hey, Halverson, he's Floyd.
Oh boy.
It was.
Oh, I had something else. The last thing I wrote was the colony project.
Oh yeah.
And specifically, I remember when we first got into it, he didn't explain anything. Like, he gave us just a packets of paper or whatever, and we just had to figure out what to do. Like, he's like, all right, project started, and we're like, what?
What the fuck?
What do we do?
What was that project anyways? What did we even do?
We were
We were
just
U.S. colonies. We were supposed to
were,
emulate
trading.
Trading and stuff like that. But
capitalism.
what else? Like, is that all we did? Like, I'm sure there was a whole.
Oh, it was just like each colony had an export, and
Their
so we
own
learned a
their
little
own
bit about,
unique-
and so we had to trade amongst each other and everything
And-
in order to get stuff done.
Yeah, and what I remember the most was getting over the first obstacle that the whole class faced, which was dividing by 13. Because we didn't know, like, oh, we have this much, like, why don't we divide it in 12? Because they need our product. And so, like, oh, we'll divide it in 12 because that's how many other colonies there are. And for some reason, nobody in the class knew to divide by 13. Like, oh, we're one of the colonies, so why don't we divide by 13? And so our first obstacle was like not knowing how to trade correctly because we were trading the wrong amount. Because we didn't.
Everyone was stupid.
Everybody was dividing by
Everyone
12.
was so fucking dumb. Like,
I remember using like the little cubbies on the side and the front, the back.
yeah, you had to send letters,
Yeah.
and you couldn't. Oh god, I hated that. Like, it was me, Adrian, and Alexis. Alexis was such a dumbass. Like, oh my god, and we had him be the messenger because we're like, me and Adrian were like, all right, we're gonna give the least destructive job to him. But no, like, the first letter, he almost fucks it up. Because, like, you had to ask him in order to send the letter, right? Alexis, because he was right there, he was like, oh, I could just put it in right there. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I don't remember what would happen if you didn't ask him, but you would basically be put on probation. You couldn't go. And I was like,
you get humiliated in front of the class. I remember you guys were almost like threatened to do some karaoke in front of the class.
yeah, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's why I feel like during that project, every group would wait for another group to go first because you didn't want to mess up anything.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I remember.
He stressed me out so much.
I remember we had this like these sheets of paper. Remember those? I don't remember what they were used for, but I remember he was saying like, "Oh, I gave this team one extra, but I'm not gonna tell." Do you remember what they were? Like what the sheet of papers were used for?
It's probably money.
I think it was money. But yeah, it was my group that got it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
I had
didn't know.
Vanessa, Irwin, and me.
I don't remember.
Damn, you had a powerhouse.
I had a powerhouse.
I had a bunch of dumbasses, myself included. So.
And Adrian.
Yeah, it was me, Adrian, and Alexis.
I know I had
Weren't you with Irvin?
No,
Oh,
it was with not Ricky. What's his name?
who the fuck's Ricky?
You don't remember Ricky?
No, I remember maybe half of the class. If
I think he dated
Yo, was he bald? And pale? Well, like he was white.
Well, he had
Yeah.
like.
Well, I don't mean bald, like fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he had like a shaved
he
head.
dated Maria.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think
He
I
used
have
to
the
like
other guy
slouch
on
or whatever,
Instagram.
right? I just remember someone like looking like him and slouching a lot, like whenever you talk.
I think. I'm not sure of that detail, but.
I didn't study the man.
Oh, it's Rico. Rico was in my group.
Rico.
Rico. Oh, like Delgado?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what I remember about that? I remember working on a project with him once, and it was in Floyd's. It was the Marble Project, the skate park.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I remember not doing any work, and him taking it home to finish it and everything. And I was like, damn, you made me feel bad. That shit's hard to do.
Yeah, he actually got his work done.
Yeah, he was
Surprisingly.
cool. Like, he wasn't stuck up or anything.
Surprising.
Yeah,
He wasn't
he was
stuck up.
diligent.
He
It
just
was-
had one of those faces like he looked like he didn't do anything.
He wasn't stuck up like 95% of the class.
Yeah, he was super down to earth. Like dude was a homie.
I see him around. Well, last semester I would see him around when I'm speed skating around. I'm just like, what's up?
Yeah, and then I had someone else in my group, but I don't remember. Insignificant. Their side character in my journey. No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Yikes.
remember
They're NPCs.
though.
Christ.
They're just part of the opening cutscene.
This is all just tutorial.
They're an extra.
They're Kazuma in the poster for for the new movie.
Yeah, that's true. Just off in the background.
Yeah, and that's all of my notes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you remember at all what we would do during lunch?
I remember just sitting under the Ramada.
Yeah, I just remember doing that.
I just-
But I also remember like.
Turning people's backpacks inside out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mwah, perfect.
I remember I turned yours inside out once. I just threw it to his here.
Yeah.
Nowhere to hold it. You just have to hold
You
it.
just have to put it in your arms.
Walks into class.
Yeah, that's what we would do for fun back then.
Everyone would hate each other.
Why did we do that?
I don't know how it started, but it was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Just grab someone's backpack, take all their stuff out, turn it inside out.
And then Jesus has a backpack.
Jesus's
Oh yeah,
backpack.
we dropped that shit. That was funny. It costed me money though.
Yikes.
Yeah, I paid him $50.
That was a lot of money back then.
Yeah. I was
What you talking about? It still is, boy.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
I don't remember who initiated it. But I remember whoever, it was us, and whoever did it, like, tossed it to the other person, and then whoever it was didn't catch it. So if I get dropped, and I remember hearing glass breaking, and I was like, oh fuck. But we just put it back. Dipped out. Because it was the end of lunch, wasn't it? And so that we were like, ah yeah, fuck you. It's just because I really didn't like him. I still don't like him. I'm gonna be honest. But
And then our teachers got him in trouble.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Because of the smell.
The smell.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
that 2 out of the 5 teachers are like, the slightest smell of cologne or lotion is like,
can't breathe. My throat is closing. Oh.
maybe we shouldn't make fun of this, but it was just like,
Boy.
boy.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another podcast episode. Remember when the whole peeing incident in kart race class?
No, I wish I was there, but I wasn't.
You weren't there?
No.
I was.
Were you absent? It was during a test.
It was
wasn't
during Galileo.
During the Galileo.
I don't think I was in that room.
Probably not. I was.
I was like, I just
Fucking
remember.
pissed his pants.
Yeah.
Then she
Wasn't
wouldn't
it
let him.
Leotri?
Leotri.
Yeah, it's Leotri.
She wouldn't let him go, and then he fucking pissed some stuff in the corner. He was already like in isolation.
Yeah. He
Because
was a troublemaker.
He was a troublemaker. He was.
He was funny though. It was funny in like a tragic way. Like, damn, this dude, he's the cause of his own downfall. So I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, he pissed, and then Cartwright was pissed. I was like, well, what do you expect?
You have to go.
I don't understand that whole mentality with teachers, especially with, like, teachers in general. I don't understand that mentality. It's like, we can't fucking control our bladder.
Yeah.
And then I don't understand when people say, why don't you go during lunch? I didn't need to go during that time.
Like, damn, dude, do you realize that I drank and ate stuff during lunch? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna have to go pee now.
Yeah, it's like, it's so, I hate that whole, like, saying, like, it's so dumb. And then, like, yeah, I don't control my fucking bladder, like, I need to go. What I love about college is that if you need to go, some teachers just let you fucking walk out.
Yeah, you just walk out.
As long as you don't interrupt the class, like, just fucking walk out.
You can take your bag and they won't fucking care.
Yeah.
You can just leave the class.
You can just leave the class.
Yeah, my
You're paying for
teachers,
it.
my teachers only care when there's a test going on.
Yeah.
That's all
Well,
the time
yeah.
they'll care.
Makes sense. But still, like, even if you do ask during the test, they have to let you. Like, if the test is fucking an hour and a half long, and you need to go minute 20 into the test, you need to go. And then, like, so when teachers say that you can't go,
What is that?
the fan.
Is it your chair?
I think it's
No, it's not my chair.
Some squeaking noise going on.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the chair.
I was moving around. It's not my chair. I think it was a fan. Anyway,
Yeah.
like, and when they say they don't, but they really need to, then what else do they expect?
Yeah.
If they really have the guts, they'll do it. If not, they can wait. They have to wait, because they don't have the courage to do it.
Yo, Leatri has to go.
So Liliashi, yeah, sure, he was a troublemaker, but honestly, you know what?
He spoke for all of us.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you. I'm gonna pee in my pants out of protest.
Yeah. It's like, sure, it's like, he proved the point.
Yeah.
Like,
yo.
Yeah, even at that time, I don't even think I thought of it as gross. I thought it was like, well, he had to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
I never thought of it as gross. It was, it's a bit comedic.
Yeah.
It was a bit funny, sure.
Yeah, because he pissed his pants.
His pants, yeah, in the middle of class. But like, I saw it.
I empathized with this dude.
I was like, he needed to go, and the teacher didn't let him. So she knew what was coming.
I remember Leatri used to hang out with Dammy. It's just so funny because
I feel like Dammy didn't want to.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
Dammy's like,
Dammy's
just
like-
because we're the two black people in the class
Yeah.
doesn't mean I want to hang out with you, bro.
Yeah.
And Dammy's like was a chill one. He was like the more.
Yeah, he was chill.
He's really chill. Like I still talk to him sometimes.
I believe it.
And yeah, he's really
He
chill.
was always cool.
Yeah, it's like
He always got in trouble for no reason. And I was like, damn. What
Dammy.
the fuck, dude?
Our teachers were getting us ready.
Yeah. They're like, wow, this is what the real world's like.
teaching us about
If
segregation
you
and
can pass,
slavery.
you're fine.
They're teaching about segregation and slavery. Hey, damn it, get over here.
Yo, Leatri.
They get them in trouble for no reason.
Yeah, I know, like, it was the dumbest things. Like,
It's like, let's say there are 3 people sleeping in class during like a movie or whatever, teaching about segregation and slavery. They call him the black person.
damn you, wake up. What the fuck, dude?
Let's say me and you are asleep, but they never call him this.
Never.
That reminds me of when I fell asleep right in front of Mr. Howerson. We put on like some movie about the Holocaust, I think.
Oh shit, dude.
And he sat behind me, and I was like, I'm so tired, I have to sleep. But how do I make it so it looks like I'm not sleeping? And he decided to sit right behind me. I was like, damn, he knows I'm sleeping.
The fuck.
He's not saying anything. I just couldn't. I was really scared that day.
But you slept anyways.
I slept anyways.
You're like, I don't care about the consequences.
I need my sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, it was,
That reminds me of elementary school now, with bathroom breaks. You go as a whole class.
oh.
Doesn't it have those?
I remember.
We have bath breaks?
Like the whole
Sometimes.
class would walk in line to the bathrooms, and then everybody would wait. Like
Yeah.
2 people go in.
During
Yeah.
tests and
We had
stuff?
those. No, just in general.
So, yeah, 2 people go in,
2 people
come
go in
out.
at the same time.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
You don't remember that?
No.
I remember you brought it up. I was like, you know what? Yeah, we did that.
Like, it sounds familiar, but I only ever remember doing that for tests. Like, there used to be a break, so everybody could go to the bathroom.
Maybe.
But I don't remember it outside of, like, tests or
Tests.
anything.
Maybe or maybe not, but I do remember that. Like, I'm trying to remember the layout of our elementary school. I don't.
Yeah, the schedule was really weird.
It was a big-ass playground. Other playground. And then the small one.
No, I know the basic. I just don't remember how the bathrooms where they were located.
Yeah, because the schedules were like, oh, you learn about math in the morning, or not necessarily, but like a subject in the morning, or two subjects in the morning. Then like go to music class or PE class in the morning.
Yeah, the elective, come back, another subject, lunch usually. Or there's something between lunch and the last subject, um, like a break time or like some quick learning or something like that. Because I remember learning like with
Blocks.
Or going to the library was one of the hours, I think. Well, that's what we would do. Like libraries on.
library was one of the electives.
Was it?
Electives.
Oh yeah, I remember checking books out. Like I would just finish a book and I'd be like, "Can I go check out a book at the library?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? You just got that book. Can I go to the library?"
I remember once in fourth grade. You remember we used to do AR tests?
AR test. Is
So
that
we read a book and there was a little test.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be on the computer.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah, and so I remember back in first grade, I went through like 6 books in one day.
Yeah.
Like AR tests and everything, 100%. It's like I'm so surprised like she did not like caught me. I was like, she's like, hey, you've been to the library 6 times today. What the fuck are you doing? Like, but the thing is, I would read them really quick, and then take a test and then pass it and just go get another book.
Yeah, I just remember like because of like where I scored, I could check out any book. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna check out Curious George. I was like, I don't care. Like, I could read any book in there. Why not choose the thing that's super easy for me and that I want to read? You know, which is super funny. Like, well, it's ironic, I guess, because my sister, she ended up getting stuck because she couldn't read higher books and then to improve her reading level. So she ended up reading the same amount of things.
Curious George.
No, it was like Junie B. Jones or something.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad.
Kept it in underpants.
I remember I had all those books. I went to the book fair one time and
Fair.
I was like, yo, mom, dad, give me this shit. Give me this book set. And I read all through them.
The intro to comics.
Yeah, honestly.
I remember one time, I was stuck on this book for like a month in 2nd grade.
Damn, dude.
Because I got a 4th grade, a high level 4th grade book, and I couldn't read it. I could read it, but I could not pass the test.
You didn't understand it. You're
I
like,
didn't
fuck.
understand it. So I could read it and stuff, and I get through it. I had to read the book 3 separate times to finally pass the test and move on to the next book.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Honestly, I don't remember taking AR tests. Well, I remember like.
Says, I remember taking those.
No, I don't mean. I don't remember like which specific books I would take them for.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Makes sense. Neither do I. I only remember that.
I don't remember checking out Curious George, but I remember checking out whatever I wanted. Because, like, I was basically like...
I'm curious to see, like, what kind of books they have over there.
Yeah.
Like, I want to just go visit one day, visit the teachers, stop by the library, be like, yo, what's up, fams?
They're like, who the fuck are you?
I was in this class like 15 years ago, leave me
Where's your
alone.
visitor pass? Why do you have a beard? Why are you in here?
Who the hell are you?
I was a student here 15 years ago.
Stop.
I was not coming here.
Who are you?
Get out! Before I call the police. No, wait.
Stop.
It's me. I wonder if it's still Miss Juarez. Miss Juarez.
Who?
Miss Juarez.
I don't know.
Says he remembers all his teachers.
She wasn't a teacher. She was a library thing. A library assistant, right?
Librarian.
Yeah, that's what I said, librarian.
I remember it used to be Miss Mac.
Who?
In 1st grade, Miss Mac. An old, really old lady.
Oh, yeah,
Really sweet, really cool.
Yeah, she was cool.
Then she left.
Yep, and I was like,
She's
well...
she's realistically, she's probably passed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, what, 1st grade, 14 years ago?
Yeah, that shit was a long time ago.
15 years ago, so, yeah, I will not be surprised. I remember when Miss Moran passed away. Just a summer later.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
3rd grade? A semester later to 4th grade? Yeah, Miss Miranda. What the fuck? That's so crazy though. It's like I could not imagine if like she had passed away just a couple months earlier while we were still in her class. It's like, hey, yeah, your teacher passed away. It's like, what the fuck? What's passing away?
You didn't have a concept of death yet.
No, I've had it.
Well, I'm speaking generally, dude. At that age, because you really develop it around 10. Normally,
No, I've had the concept of death.
my nigga.
Knew what it was,
Yeah,
but
but
didn't know it would happen to you.
Yeah, it's so normally,
Happened to anyone.
unless you experience some form of trauma, most children will develop the concept of death as an actual abstract concept and the permanence of it around the age of 10. It's earlier or it's later, but basically around that age is when you develop it.
Yeah, well, not for me.
Yeah, again, like I said, unless you experience some form of trauma. Damn, that shit's fucking crazy, dog. Psychology? Damn. I'm not even in school.
But,
Did you take a psychology class in college?
Nope. Everything I know is everything I learned from the internet. Reading all these psychology ass papers and shit.
it's,
Fucking 300 IQ, boys.
pretty crazy how elementary school was. Well, end of elementary school was 10 years ago now.
Yeah,
5th grade.
I'm gonna be honest. I remember being friends with Jesse a lot, and then after that, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember being friends with a lot of people in elementary school.
I was bullied a lot, so I didn't have any friends.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a hella ouch, dude.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember being bullied.
Yeah, I didn't have any friends. Like,
Close friends.
You know, something I remember from elementary school was during Christmas time, everyone would be put either in the library or the lunchroom or like in this huge hallway that we had, and everyone from your grade would sit down and everybody would just sing Christmas songs.
Sounds kind of nice. No, no, I'm kidding.
it's something similar to like music. Miss Harney.
Oh yeah, she
The
hated my
grades.
brother.
Huh?
She hated my brother.
Why?
I don't know. She just hated my brother for some reason. Yeah, it was weird.
I remember like the grades would get together and sing Christmas music or the Colors music, like in kindergarten.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The Colors music.
Do you remember anything about like the talent shows?
I do. They were lame.
Well, yeah, they were lame. I don't remember anything about them at all. I don't remember who performed or anything.
Don't remember the performance, but
I remember it was a thing.
Oh, you know, my mom on her Facebook, she has a video of me playing La Bamba on clarinet when I was like in 4th grade, I think, as a
Damn,
solo.
dude.
Kind of, I remember at the moment, like, I was like really scared because I was afraid that no one was gonna clap or like
Please
I was
stop.
gonna mess up because it was the first solo thing I had to do by myself. Because that's what solo means.
Yeah, I was like, that's what it means.
I remember I had to do a violin solo, 4th grade as well. I
Damn,
played Silent Night.
y'all are talented. I have no musical skills. I can't even keep a beat.
I can
Nice,
tell when you were
nice.
playing Celeste.
What do you mean?
Going for the B-side cassette. You couldn't time
Oh, yeah.
the pink and blue blocks.
Oh yeah, I had trouble with it.
I could tell.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I had figured it out in my head. I was like, oh, I know what I need to do. But it was like, my hands couldn't keep up. So I can do it up here. I just
Like, oh,
can't
shit.
do it. You know?
You couldn't translate to your hands.
Yeah.
Your 300 IQ, your body can't handle it.
It was all the lag, dude. It was the latency.
The latency. The lag.
Yeah. It was the input lag.
Oh yeah, but I'll have to show you guys the video of me playing the solo. As embarrassing as it is. Well, I guess not anymore.
That shit's
Now it's
dope,
just like-
dude.
Yeah, share it to the messenger group chat. That you can just send it there.
I forgot that exists.
Yeah, honestly. Like, it dies down every now and again.
Yeah.
It'll-
Probably because Adrian's not here, maybe.
Yeah, the group chat moves. It moves between.
Sounds.
Yeah.
But remember when I broke my wrist in 5th grade?
I remember you breaking your wrist, yes.
And then
I don't remember what grade it was.
It's 5th grade. There was a whole rumor saying that, oh yeah, Raul like tied the rope around his arm and it broke like that, and then like everyone fucking believed it, and no one asked me like if it was true or not when I was right there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was very antisocial. No one talked to me, so that's what everyone just thought. If 6th grade came around, it was still people still thought, and I was like, guys, no, I just fell. Like, that's stupid. Like, even I, with my 10-year-old self, would think that's stupid. Why would I do that?
I kind of questioned it, but I was like, well, if everyone's saying it, then I don't know.
It's gotta be true, right?
Yeah, but I was like, that's super weird. Like, why would he do that?
Yeah, and
You know?
that's like, I'm pretty sure people still believe it to this day, because I wasn't gonna tell every single person, because I hated everyone. But I was like, no, I never fucking tied it. Like, if they wanted to ask me, but
Yeah.
I was never approachable back then.
So this is a middle/elementary school episode now.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about our childhood, how much I hated it, really.
Slash depression.
It's gonna get to that. I'm gonna talk.
It's already here, dude.
No. If we're ever gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about how much I hated it. I hated middle school and elementary school. Like, worst years of my childhood. I did not have a good childhood.
Worst years of my childhood.
Fuck off.
It completely encompasses your childhood.
I did not have a good childhood. I hated it.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. My latter half of my childhood got ruined, but those were separate reasons.
Yeah.
I got depressed.
Yeah, and so like, that's the only thing I can talk about, because I didn't have good experiences as a kid.
Yeah, that's true. I had no experiences, which is different.
Well, by experiences I mean like just childhood in general, just the entirety.
Yeah, I just had nothing. Like, so it wasn't positive or negative. It was just
Very gray.
not even gray. It just wasn't there and absent. like, cause I really don't remember doing anything in elementary school, middle school too. Like, I remember being in the art class and that shit, and I was like, why do I care? You know, like.
I remember they spent more time doing the cup song than actual drawing and art.
Yeah, and that's what made me mad. That's why I didn't want to do it. I was like, I don't want to do this. One, but two, I want to actually fucking do some art, dog. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay at this. Let me have this, please.
Honestly, it really was my introduction to shading.
Yeah.
So they kind of, eventually I would have figured it out on my own. But it was like, it's like, you know what? Like, oh fuck. Drawings that come to life with shading.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I remember the art teacher used to talk about Star Trek a lot.
But what?
Star Trek, The
Star
Next
Trek.
Generation, and like, I was familiar with it, but I was like, she would talk to me about it, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I didn't really want to.
Marriage, please stop.
Please stop trying to relate to me. Yeah,
Just
I remember she used to give me a lot of like extensions for stuff, and I was like, thanks.
She was chill.
Yeah. She really liked me for some reason. A lot of teachers really like me, and I don't know why. I'm not that charismatic, you know. There's nothing really special about me, so I don't know what it is.
Yikes.
Yikes. What about you, Axel? Did you have any teachers that really liked you?
Yeah, but that's high school.
Oh.
In high school, a lot of my teachers would pass me just because they'd say that I reminded them of themselves in high school. So I'd be like, oh, you have an F, here's an A, because you remind me of myself.
What?
Damn, dude.
I just like had that influence on
How
teachers.
many
where-
peepees did you suck?
All of them. Even the girls.
Frutas.
I just always had the, like, after class, like, talk to the teachers about not the class. Talk about them, like, about real stuff.
Real shit.
The real stuff. I don't know. And they always, like, got to them and it's like, oh, he cares about me as a person. I don't know.
Makes sense.
But in elementary school / middle school, not really, kind of. There was my second grade and third grade teacher that really that really liked me because second grade, the teachers got to choose two students to go to like an exotic zoo, and they chose their favorite students. As fucked up as that was, they chose their favorite female and male student, and I got to go.
Damn.
One of the students cried though in my class that he didn't get to go, and he cried so much that the teacher had to let him go too. So it's three students from my class.
Damn. That student's a bitch.
And his name was Jesus.
Fuck Jesus. Jesus is a bitch.
Oh, Jesus, no. I'm just kidding. Most honestly. But yeah, and then third grade, I got student of the month like 3 times in a row. You know, you weren't supposed to give it to the same student.
Every month.
Teacher's like,
All right, we have student of the month today. It's gonna be Axel. It's the second time. It's the
like-
second month in a
he's
row.
like, yeah, well, you guys are all dumb.
None of you guys deserve it. He's the default.
The default skin.
Default dance.
No, but actually, before you asked me that, I was thinking about how I kind of in elementary school I didn't choose my instrument. Like I just let my teacher choose for me. My mom's all like,
chose you.
yeah, the teacher was like, oh, you should do this because you're good at keeping rhythm, and I was like, all right, and so I joined, like to learn an instrument, and then I didn't know what to learn either because well I think I wanted to learn trumpet, but because my teacher's like, oh no, there's too many trumpets, you should learn clarinet. I was just like, okay, like because I just accepted what
Yeah,
people
clarinet,
told me,
boy.
like whatever someone told me, I just do it because I was just used to doing that all the
Ouch.
time, and so just like I don't want to say I didn't become my own person because eventually I did, just like with everything that everybody taught me, but I feel like I let a lot of people just tell me what to do and just went off of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was also thinking like, I know you already apologized for this, but I remember in middle school, I remember you telling me like that God didn't exist, and it was like
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
all that stuff, and then I just like completely lost religion. I was like, okay, he said it, so
It must be true.
it must be true.
Oh fuck, he's smart. He knows everything, so it must be true, right?
Crazy.
He's the founder of the internet.
But yeah, I do a lot of stuff that people just told me to do. Just do this, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think right now, but honestly, I just keep seeing the Tetris patterns in my head. I gotta be honest.
It's engraved in your
I shouldn't have
fucking
played
retinas.
Tetris.
Yo.
It is.
Like, I even though I don't pick up Tetris all that often, like, it comes back to me every now and again. Like, I just see shit, I'm like,
It's off topic. Well, by seeing shit is I hear shit. I hear the phone ring when it's not ringing at the restaurant.
oh yeah.
I'm like, the phone has me going insane, dude. So I'd be in the kitchen, like, prepping some food or making myself some food, and I hear it. I look at it, and it's not even ringing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I swear I heard it ringing just now.
Yeah, I get that.
That happens to me with my phone. Like I feel it vibrate, but it didn't really vibrate.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Oh, that's
Phantom.
phantom vibration syndrome.
I'll be showering and then I hear my phone vibrate and I'll like go and like dry my hand and like click on it to see if anybody messaged.
And then you're disappointed. Like, damn.
Damn.
Gotta go back to my shower.
Yeah, like, damn. I wish someone would talk to me.
I interrupted my shower for this.
Depression time.
Pizza time.
At least I'm in the shower already.
Hot water time.
Just let the hot water burn me. I don't care.
It's the only time I feel anything.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, I get the same thing. Although I hear, you know, the more I talk about this with my family, the more they question, like, whether there's
Sanity.
something wrong with me. Yeah, because a lot of times I'll hear them say my name, or they'll like start talking, you know. But I'll be like, oh, what? Like, I didn't hear you. Like, can you repeat that or something? And they're like, I didn't say anything. And I'm like, you mean that big ass sentence you just said? And they're like, yeah, I didn't say anything like that. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Or like I'll see them like move, and like I'll go like to like anticipate to tell them something, and they're like in the other room, and they're like, what? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, so that's whew. Yeah, so that weirds me out. You know, because it freaks me out a lot when I'm home alone, which is most of the time. You know, but luckily it doesn't happen all that often. But I do like hear and see things like that, and it's like shit's scary. It's scary at night too. Like oh, because my house gets kind of dark. So like especially the hallway, because there's no light in there. Like unless the hall light, but that's at the beginning of the hall, and my room's at the end of the hall. You know, but like when I close the door, like I sometimes see something, like right there,
Oh.
and I'm like,
I sometimes see something too, especially in the dark.
yeah, it's always the dark. Like,
Yeah.
cause I'll look straight down the hallway, cause it goes into the, I don't know what it is. It's like this extra room that's connected to the office, and it's like I see something standing there, like staring back at me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like it scares the hell out of me.
I do experience that, so it freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're.
And I always feel like something's chasing me. Like there's something there watching me, staring at me, and I'm like, so I run. Like it's not even that far from my room, but it's like I have to dip, you know. So it's just like it's just weird feeling. Like I don't get it during the day. Like so I don't know what it is, but it's something that I had at my old house too, where there was something there. I feel like I told you guys, but like I used to remember seeing like these like shadows and everything at the old house. Yeah, but that feeling only comes around at night, and I think it's just because I was so used to it that I still feel that. You know. That's creepy. It's weird. I don't know why that happens to me. But it's always like a weird. It's like a different shape. It's like this really amorphous shape. I don't know how best to describe it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in Subspace Emissary,
That blob.
yeah, like with the blob, like with the, what is this called? You know, like the basic enemies when they form, they're just the black balls. Like it's kind of like that before they form. Like they're forming into something. It's kind of like that, except it's pitch black. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there might be something wrong with my head. I'm gonna be honest.
I saw on Twitter the other day someone posted like, do you guys remember when Captain Falcon just killed Olimar's Pikmin? And Olimar just stood there staring. He's like,
oh yeah.
The Subspace Emissary.
I love Subspace. I love Smash Brothers. I love Subspace Emissary a lot.
How do we get to this?
I mentioned it.
I know that, but like,
I don't know.
I was still thinking about what I was saying, and like,
Sorry.
if I was able to say no,
good.
because I was thinking like, I remember being told to join student council, and I remember thinking like, no, I don't want to be on student council, but I would do it anyway. And maybe I just had trouble saying no. I remember they had track and field, and I wanted to be like running and doing the long jump. They're like, no, you should do ball throw, and I was like, in my mind I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But then I'd do it anyways. I'd be there doing the ball throw against other schools. Like, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe I just had trouble saying no.
Yeah, maybe you felt like you didn't have the agency, so it never occurred to you that. No, I do have agency. I can choose what I want. So I assume I can waylay it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me eat your ass.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
You're older. You could choose what to do.
I have the authority.
Whoa, you hear that elephant?
That's my dad you're talking about.
Yeah. I realize that I'm not friends with a lot of people from elementary school. Like, that I would have then considered friends. You know? Even middle school. People that I knew and everything and I was friends with. Honestly, I think the only person obviously you guys, but then Cordell. That's it.
Yeah. Which is weird. We were never really close. Like, I never really spoke to him back then.
No?
And any interaction, I felt like it was like almost he didn't want to talk to me.
Oh no, he like that's just because that's him.
That's true.
Yeah, I was like, cause he it's just because like kind of struggles like, or he struggled, I guess, like socially like that. Like, yeah, that was just his quirk. Like
Makes
even
sense.
like, and I was friends with him. Like I was really close to him. You know?
Makes sense. 'Cause
And
then
it felt like that with me. So it was just like, yeah.
makes sense. Cause
He's
well,
dope.
that may be, yeah. But obviously, since I was always thinking so negatively back then, I saw it as a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he did invite me to his house multiple times, so
Yeah, I was like,
maybe it was just me with like my experience that I've had. I just the way I saw. Makes
well,
sense. I never really thought about it that way. But yeah,
cognition.
because I mean now he's like, he sends me memes every once in a while now.
Yeah, I talk to him like
Oh,
every day.
every day, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I talk to this dude all the time.
Like every day's like, production.
Whoa, it's the end of the world, guys.
My dog was trying to get in my
Welcome to
house.
the Apocalypse podcast.
My name is Axel.
My name is Raul.
And I'm Ignacio.
This is that podcast though. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
This is the last episode.
Make sure you hit that bell to get those notifications.
Comment down below why this is your favorite episode.
To enter our sweepstakes.
Yeah, but yeah, I try to think about that. Like, sometimes I feel bad because like I feel like it was a failure on my part to not that I didn't stay friends with these people.
Make sure you go to visit our shop, buy our
Damn
merch.
it. Damn, dude.
I'm sorry. Continue.
No, it was just sad. Like I just feel like I feel bad about that. You know. Yeah. Like I feel bad with like any relationship that I've ever had with someone
Mm-hmm.
that eventually falters out. Like even with Caleb, who I despised at the time, you know, but he has this endearing quality about him, or he had this endearing quality about him, you know. It's like a tumor. Eventually, you grow to love it because it changes your life. You eventually get it removed, but it's like a tumor. You love it because it changed something about you, for better or for worse. I feel bad about describing him like a tumor, but he was always right. He was always with me or Adrian. Oftentimes, both of us. You know, like everywhere we went, he went. It was like a dog, like, you know, and it made me sad. Because I remember one time he was talking about like music, and like he asked me, he was like, "Is it all right that I listen to this person?" And I was like, I don't care, dude. Listen to who you want. Why are you asking me for permission? Like, what the hell?
I just want to be cool around Ignacio when I'm ready.
Yeah, ugh. Yeah, but that was weird. But I feel bad.
Is it cool if I could listen to this?
Yeah, it's like I don't fucking care. I was like, yeah, they're cool. Listen to the dog. Like,
What band? What music? What
it was
artist?
Odd Future. I remember it was Odd Future, and I was like, okay, go listen to them. Listen to this shit, dog. I've listened to them. They're cool. I'm glad you're into something. Yeah.
Other than you?
Huh?
Other than you?
Yeah, other than me and Adrian. Yeah. 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 I even feel bad, and it's like super weird, and I don't know why, but I even feel bad that I'm not friends or have any relationship with my ex. You know? Like, it's super weird. Like, I feel bad about that. On one hand. But on the other hand, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I don't. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. There's something really weird.
I mean, with your recent ex, like, I would understand why not.
Recent? That shit was 2 years ago now.
Fuck, has it been? Well,
Pretty much.
But recent.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying.
With your
Just because
last ex, there we go.
I only count her.
You only got her.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Who else could you be possibly talking about?
Susie.
No one? Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, you two did. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I don't count that.
Oh, you don't count that? Yikes.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was.
She's a homie. I haven't talked to her in like a year.
Really? A year?
Yeah, I don't talk to her that often.
Oh.
Or at all. Why?
No, I'm surprised you still even keep contact with her.
Why? Did you just...
Because I haven't talked to her in years.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I never talked to her, I think.
That's also fair.
So the last one I met her was like in 2016.
Holy shit, dude.
So, hey, how you been? Good. Okay, bye.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with my exes.
They're all from Texas.
Ha.
Kill
Oh,
me.
my first two exes, yeah, I'm like chill with them.
They're the homies.
They the homies, but
We love you too.
my last ex, like, sure, like, we're cool,
But you're not really cool.
but not really cool.
Yeah.
So it's like that awkward. I mean, we still chat every once in a while.
Yeah. I have no contact with with her. Just because like it's super weird. Like
It'll save you a headache.
yeah, I'm glad that I don't talk to her because
Honestly, yeah.
she gives me a headache
with,
every single
with
time.
the
she
story
flares
that you have explained to me and everyone else. Like, honestly, it's for the better.
up. Yeah, but like it's super weird because like every few months something will happen. Some tangentially related to me.
My cousins follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, it's like, alright, dude, I don't care. What the fuck? You know? Or it's like, she'll just, like, text me out of the blue. I'm like, alright, fuck? Like,
The fuck?
yeah, it's just like, just random. Like, okay, that's weird. You know? Or like a random, like, she'll like a post or something. Or, like, look at a story. And I'm like, that's super weird, you know? You know, or she'll cause drama with our former mutual friends. Now they're just my friends. They're no longer her friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I'm like, yeah, I guess it's fine. Because it's related to me. But like, with Estella, like, my ex had apologized to her for something that happened 2 years ago now. You know? That's a pretty good track record, right? Apologizing 2 years later, you're fine. No. That's very awful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Estella didn't want to be friends with her, and she basically said that in the politest way possible. Like, I don't think I'm ready to be friends with you. And then she just, like, blew up. Like, what in her mind? I question, like, what is the train of thought that goes... I'm here to apologize to my former friend because I want to be friends with them. They don't want to be friends with me. Oh, I guess it's okay for me to attack them. Like, you know, like, what goes on in someone's mind to do that? You know?
Probably pride, not accepting rejection.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, they're rejecting me. No, I reject them.
Yeah. No. What do you mean they don't like me? No, I don't like them. They don't want to be friends with me. No, I don't want to be friends with you. Yeah. So like,
That's just awkwardly smiling.
like, that's a fake smile, dude. I know it because I read his Facebook bio. Yeah. So.
You haven't read it, huh?
I have.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
No one will see this, something like that. So like, if I'm smiling, it's I'm most likely faking it.
Yeah. I changed my bio on Facebook. It just basically says I'm not very active on here. Go to my Instagram. And then I have my handle.
I just put yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there anything else that we could add?
I do want to add this.
Yeah, I want to add the merch.
Yeah. My ex can be a good person. I don't want people to get the impression that she's a bad person.
No,
She makes bad decisions.
Yeah, that's.
I want to make that
don't doubt
clear because I feel like I was attacking her.
That's. I don't doubt that. That's how my ex is.
Yeah.
It's like she's a really good person, but she made a really stupid decision.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. If my ex is open to being friends, I'm fine with that. If she's not, even better. No. What about you,
Well-
Axel? Are you friends with any of your exes?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, I know. She's cool. Melon's dope. I hope you were talking about Melon.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Is it weird for you? Not anymore? Yeah. I'm glad she's in the group chats. She makes fun of Victor.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna listen to these podcasts, but Victor was talking about how you got him kind of fucked up with the when you mentioned the nutting in the nose.
Oh, yeah.
He texted me. He's all like, "Wow, Iggy just fucked me over."
Yeah.
And I was just like, I know. As soon as he said it, I was like, Iggy, why?
Yeah. Sometimes I have self-destructive motives for some reason. And I don't know why. Yeah, I regretted it after I sent it, and I was like, alright. I'm gonna step back. This is an awful idea. Why did I do this? Yeah. I hope nothing came of it.
Hopefully not. They've been going out for a while. I'm sure they can resolve their problems if they have any.
Yeah.
Can they present themselves?
They look like they're in better shape than my relationship was at that point. So they get a thumbs up from me. Someone who's been in a toxic relationship and didn't realize it until
far later.
4 years later.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's okay. I realize now, like, damn. I was fucked up. Oh my god, I didn't realize. She was keeping me from spending time with my friends. Isolating me? Oh my god, that sounds
Pretty toxic.
emotionally abusive.
Oh. Yeah, middle school days. In elementary school, that was our episode. Please buy our merch. There's no merch.
Follow me.
Yeah, follow us on social media or something. I don't know.
Yeah, by the time this one comes out, the whole remodel of
The revamp will be
the
redesign.
the redesign of the
It's
podcast.
that podcast 2.0, baby.
Baby, just give me.
You notice a bump in
there's
quality all around. It's crazy.
So this podcast, the last questions of the internet, and then the last questions of the internet. Those three will have the whole remodeled podcast layout.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna probably try to post some of the older episodes, catch up, and that way I hopefully be finished with the remodel by then. And then those 3 episodes will be whole new season.
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2, baby!
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you all guys for tuning in again, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.
Later.